The void of space was alive with tension, a vast canvas painted with the cold light of distant stars. In the throne room of the Eltherian Empire, King Vorthak leaned over the holographic map of the Milky Way, his eyes cold, calculating. Every planet in his empire had submitted to his rule, every civilization crushed beneath the weight of his fleets. Yet one tiny blue planet remained, Earth. Reports said it was primitive, backward, weak. To Vorthak it was nothing more than a minor annoyance, a pest to be squashed before it could grow dangerous. "Prepare the royal fleet," Vorthak commanded, his voice echoing in the chamber. "We will conquer this insignificant world and add it to our dominion. Let the humans witness the power of the Eltherian Empire, and despair." In orbit above Earth, the royal fleet arrived with terrifying grandeur. Tens of thousands of ships, each bristling with weapons far beyond human comprehension, formed a shimmering wall across the sky. From orbit, the planet's blue oceans and green continents seemed fragile, naive, as if inviting domination. On Earth, humanity was unaware of the coming storm. Cities thrummed with life. Children played in parks, oblivious to the dark fleet forming overhead. But in a hidden command center deep beneath the Rocky Mountains, the Global Defense Coalition had detected the approaching armada. Admiral Elena Cross studied the incoming data, her mind racing. "They're huge," her lieutenant whispered. "And they're all coming here." Elena clenched her jaw. "Size doesn't matter. Humans are resourceful, we adapt. We fight smarter, not bigger. Prepare the Terran fleet. Initiate the countermeasures." Across the world, factories ran at unprecedented speeds, building warships, weapons, and defensive satellites. Scientists fine-tuned experimental technology, the kind that humans had dreamed of for decades but had only just perfected under the looming threat. For the first time in history, humanity united, not just as nations but as a species. The first strike came without warning. A small scouting vessel from the Eltherian fleet descended into the upper atmosphere. Its sensors scanned cities, its weapons locked on. In orbit, the royal fleet waited, confident that a few demonstration strikes would force Earth's surrender. But humanity had prepared. A network of satellites fired pulses of energy that overloaded the alien ship's systems. It plummeted into the Pacific Ocean, an explosion sending massive waves across the surface. News stations captured it in real time, the alien vessel burning in Earth's skies. Across the globe, humanity cheered, but Admiral Cross remained focused. "They think one ship matters," she muttered. "They have no idea what humans are capable of." When the main fleet moved, Earth was ready. Fighter squadrons darted between massive alien cruisers, disrupting formation and drawing them into traps. Magnetic pulse cannons disabled the shields of the largest ships. The humans used guerrilla tactics in space, an unthinkable concept to the Eltherian, whose battles relied on overwhelming force and precision. King Vorthak watched in disbelief as his perfectly coordinated fleet fell into chaos. "Impossible," he roared. These primitives." Yet humans were not just primitives. They had innovation, courage, and unpredictability on their side. Using modified asteroid fields as weapons, deploying quantum torpedoes that phased through alien armor, and coordinating attacks from thousands of unpredictable angles, they turned the mightiest force in the galaxy into a burning wreck. From the command bridge of his flagship, Vorthak realized something terrifying. Humanity did not fear him. They did not beg for mercy. They fought, not for empire or conquest, but for survival, and they fought as one. Human ingenuity had reached a peak the Eltherian could not anticipate. Entire fleets vanished in the blink of an eye, their wreckage raining down across uninhabited sectors. Alien commanders attempted to retreat, but communication networks were severed, navigation systems sabotaged, and ambushes lay in wait at every turn. The battle reached Earth's orbit, the heavens above the planet filled with fire energy beams, and the shattered remnants of ships that had once been symbols of absolute power. Admiral Cross directed the final strike personally. In a daring move, she piloted the prototype battleship Resolute through the main Eltherian command ship's defenses, delivering a devastating energy surge directly to its core. King Vorthak's flagship exploded in a blinding flash, sending shockwaves through the fleet. With their command structure destroyed, the remaining ships faltered. Some surrendered, many fled, but all would bear the scars of the battle. The humans did not celebrate with arrogance. They mourned the lives lost, honored the bravery of those who had fallen, and began the laborious task of rebuilding. Yet across the stars, the legend of Earth's resistance spread. Other civilizations, once subjugated or enslaved by the Eltherian Empire, whispered of the humans who had shattered a royal fleet. Fear and respect intertwined in the whispers. For humanity, the victory was a testament to their spirit. They were fragile, yes, but within that fragility lay determination, creativity, and an indomitable will. They had faced an empire and survived, not because they were the biggest or the strongest, but because they refused to bow. King Vorthak's defeat became a warning across the galaxy. Underestimate humans at your peril. Their wars were not just fought with weapons, they were fought with mind, heart, and an unshakable unity. And as Earth continued its orbit around the sun, life went on, ordinary yet extraordinary, protected by a species that the universe would soon learn to fear and respect. In the aftermath, humanity looked to the stars with a renewed sense of purpose. They knew the galaxy was vast and filled with dangers yet unseen, but they also knew something else. They were ready. And any who thought Earth could be conquered would discover, sooner or later, that humans did not merely survive, they conquered challenges themselves. In ways the universe had never expected, the royal fleet was destroyed. The Eltherian Empire had learned a bitter lesson, and humanity, united and unbroken, looked forward to a future of possibilities. Their place in the stars finally earned, not given, but won.